boss, just say, like Orpheus would say, grab a boss. That'll tell healers to know when to heal you. So we just know. Bark skin and all that good shit.
Yeah, I can put my sack on you.
So question, are the ads going to be pulled close to melee range? That way we can just stay on boss and cleave them down, or do we need to do a hard switch?
Should be relatively close.
We should be trying to keep them close, but we'll have to get here.
Goals to keep them as close as possible to cleave without empowering them.
Exactly. You'll see a little like laser line between them, like electric something.
Yeah.
I'll just be honest, we're gonna wipe a couple times, and we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, no, that's
not one shot. Let's do it.
That's why we're here, guys. We're not gonna change strats either, so don't even bother mentioning them. We're gonna do this strat. This is the strat. So let's just get some pulls in and see where we're at. Again, don't get all angry if I replace you with a higher DPS. It's just progression.
I'll understand.
Okay.
Same.
We all ready to get some pulls in, see how it goes?
Let's do a ready check. It's one of those. Oh, you tattletale. Hey. Hank's nodding here. Irish is. Hello, Irish. Pulled you back in.
I couldn't get in.
Yeah, we have like a limit on the channel. So
We have
can
the
just,
bench.
like, hop in here and throw the music on at us.
For the people sitting out, shouldn't we have someone like Discord streaming so that they can see our strat, get it down?
May is Twitch streaming.
Sam did it.
Sorry, what was the question?
Basically, Sko wants to. If somebody's on the bench, they should be
Sam's
watching.
already doing it.
Oh, she was being sarcastic.
They can see that out of the channel. I just don't know.
Yep. Yeah, if they're in the channel that we're in, they can see the Discord stream, or they can just go to Twitch if they want to watch May stream. Either one will work.
I always watch.
Wow, get no love.
What do you watch or do? We would like to know.
Everything.
I'll pull up everyone's stream, man. I'll support everyone at the same time.
Yeah, I can support I probably can't support everybody at the same time.
Well, that might.
Barely do one.
I can barely support myself.
Emailed every time May starts her stream.
It is creepy sitting there watching somebody while they're playing video games. Like, watch.
Do you want me to call Hank?
I just wait for Ross to appear.
Yeah, give him a call if you can.
He said, beginning, he said he might have to go take about a 10-minute break to clean up some shit, and he'll be right back.
Some literal poop? Or not literal?
Well, if we're lucky, my pizza will get here before he gets back.
You gotta train your kids to answer the door. I'm kidding. I'm fucking joking. My kids are not.
Well,
No, I was about to ask, how do you do that?
you just tell them to ask who it is.
Ugh.
You see, my kids need like step by step instructions, because they'll be like, who is it? And then open the door. So I would even have to explain to them, you wait for them. And then if I say, like, if it's not somebody important, like, well, is this person important? No. Is this person? No. Is this person? No. Like, we're done.
Yeah, I tell my kids, I'm like, you don't fucking answer the door for anybody. I don't give a fuck if it's Santa Claus, Papa, nobody. You don't answer the door, and that's just the rule.
Unless they have puppies or candy, then it's okay.
No, never. My kids aren't allowed to touch my front door if somebody knocks or rings. They're not even allowed to run to it. Like, they like to try to go and run, and I'm like, what if it's Jehovah's Witnesses?
I like that that's worst case scenario.
Are you kidding? Have you been visited by a Jehovah's Witness lately?
No, never. I didn't know that was a thing, to be
You
honest.
basically have to like slam the door in their faces.
Or just answer negative. That's what I do.
No.
Or sporting
I've
a
come pretty
devil
close.
horns
Thanks,
and a
back.
pitchfork.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Was that the thing you were telling me about?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Sweet. Alright guys,
There we
remember
go.
range, stay spread permanently, you don't have to move the entire upstairs.
I think I would push to talk.
Pays to be arranged, right, Melee? Anyone want to switch? No? Okay.
Thanks, dude.
I could throw
Try
some
it.
blades.
Remember
Can you
your
hear
marker.
me okay?
Remember your marker.
Okay, so me, Tank, and Brittany are all in blue. Should I move to a different color?
Were there 3 blues? I didn't watch. There should be only
Yeah,
2.
I
Yeah, whoever said it.
Red.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going green.
She learned to step
On
off.
the wall of skull.
That's it. I'm going blue.
Healy's red
I'm
ones as
sorry,
well.
I'm just kidding. Can I have blue, please?
She's in like Podunk, Texas, so it's probably true.
Mike was on the ground again. My bad.
I like your spelling of Jehovah. Shit.
She really hurts.
3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Alright, so we're gonna be nuking the ads, guys. They take priority when they're up because they will just keep coming. And the
Yeah, I'm
ads
getting
will
closer
get.
to the boss.
Yep, the ad tank will get overwhelmed.
4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna trank this splatter.
Can you grab her?
Sure can.
Ads are up again.
If you're face tanking some ads, it would be really helpful if you brought them over to the tanks.
3.
If you have a misdirect, don't be afraid to help with the tank.
Yes, sir.
3, 2.
One of the ads are too close.
Yeah, I'm trying to move it. I don't really want to move.
I can shift the box.
Now you're fine.
Got another set.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna need a swap here.
Yep, you can take them.
Could I?
I said you can take them.
Yeah. Eventually.
1.
Yep. It's gonna take a little bit for the tanks to pick the ads, guys. Give them a minute.
4, 3, 2.
Splatter, stay spread. Sorry, the splatter's not the right one.
Sorry, I didn't realize that ad was on me. All the way over here.
What's the actual cast called? Is it Arc and Current?
Arc and Current.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Let's see it. There it is.
8 seconds.
Yeah.
2,
Stop.
3, 2.
Someone
Maybe
bring
raise
it
up
up.
on a healer and let's just wait.
Your thing.
Yep.
I'll just let
No
this go off
healers
then.
are dead. Yeah. Well,
Don't
there
release.
you go.
Don't
Don't
release anyone. Don't release anyone.
Shadow build.
Yes! He's done it.
Oh yes, get all of you.
My UI's nice and big.
We're in a nice.
An old lady and I
Nice
can't
circle
see.
For me. Thank you.
It's like a horseshoe.
How
But
did you
where
release
I'm
up
looking
there?
at it.
Oh, you released.
Released.
One by one.
There
So, not gonna lie, that was fucking lame.
So just a question, since
Yep.
the ads come out so fast, this is the part where we're talking about you have to AoE the ads as fast as, but you're supposed to main target the boss as much as possible. Right?
Yeah, they both need to die, to be honest. If we don't focus the ads, the ads will overwhelm the tanks. So we have to find a balance with our raid group.
Yeah, we're gonna need certain people that can swap easily and, you know, do a
Can
good
Hank?
enough
Oh
amount of
shit!
damage
I
to
just
kill them
fell
fast.
off. Cool.
We have pretty good cleave here.
Yeah.
What's up, Sko?
From what I recall,
Ooh.
I think if we go through more,
Ghost
it's
of
either
War.
7 or 9 ad phases.
Is that G-spot?
Then it's like a wipe before we get
Can't
down.
remember who you were.
So we
Yeah.
have to
Stop
push.
healing
I think
me.
we have to push the boss before there's 7 ads groups. What was that? 3 or
That
4 for
bit
us? And we're at
me.
70%.
So
What
I
in the
think that the boss
world?
came out possibly the
Trying to talk
heal.
softly. So
I'm gonna, yeah.
don't go through Seth's
help
mic.
Don't
people that
heal.
are trying to reset the boss.
Don't touch. Don't.
Garrus, that's
Don't
right.
throw
I gotcha.
glaives, don't shoot it with your gun, whatever you got. Just let the person resetting it die.
Yay. We did it.
Guild rank 0. Hell yeah. Thank you for the res.
Face down.
I got you, Hank.
Assume your positions.
Ooh. So just checking. When Arcing Azurite comes out, like 1 second before it comes out, we get to our spot, right?
Correct. Arcing current.
Okay. So if people are on our spot, do you want just to run away somewhere safe?
Who's on your spot?
I don't want to call people out.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they
Yeah, you
on the
better
spot.
not call people out. We don't do that in this guild.
Yeah, we do. Who the fuck
But I
was
can
it?
move. But I can move.
If you have an open spot, yes, you go ahead and move to it.
Okay.
But
We'll just assume the person she's talking about got the message.
Did they though?
We died on top of each other, so I'm hoping so.
I heard Misty have blue, Brittany red, Skull, Enraged green. So if I can remember that shit, you guys should be able to remember it.
How the
already
hell do you
forgot we
remember
used
that shit? What?
Yeah, I wasn't listening at it.
I was about to say, I don't know. Am I supposed to have a?
Yeah, you're supposed to pick one. So you pick green. How about that?
I'll be honest, there was 2 demon
I'm green.
hunters on
We could have 2 though. Just obviously
What
don't.
the fuck
fucking
is going
stand
on? I have
each other.
no idea. Luckily, I'm a healer. I just need to
Demon
keep their
hunters can make it further faster than most
hit
people,
points above
so.
0.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but I didn't know if I would hit somebody else. I was just making sure I could do that if somebody's on the color.
Yeah, no, feel free. I mean, if you got a corner,
What
you
the
see
fuck?
nobody in permanently, jump to it.
There's so like if you're blue,
Nobody
you're
wants your
kind of
breast.
screwed because of the tanking of the boss. Like most melee are going to be in range because you cannot cleave the ads while hitting the boss on Skull and Green. So obviously Skull and Green are like shoot in, and also depending on where the boss is tanked, even X is kind of a little off to the side. The ads
And
are
don't
tanked.
forget Moon. Moon's good too, guys. Behind me.
So it's just like try to get to your spot, but get as clear. Just get away from people is like the main.
Yeah. All right, let's get it again. Let's get a pull. Remember range. Try not to move. Just sit pretty.
Oh, I am.
If you kill them,
This
that's
is my
all
spot,
that
so-
really matters.
This is my spot.
I mean, I've been here
If you
for the last,
anti-kill
like
them,
15 minutes.
You're
is
safe.
that what you said? Anti-kill?
Do we have 2 healers near the other side?
My spot.
Okay. Orphe, you've been grabbing first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
5,
Confidence.
Confidence, baby.
The bubble to start. I love it.
Oh, yikes.
I'm just gonna BRS that. Just keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
That's fine.
4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1.
Ads are out.
4, 3, 2.
Fuck is the third one, right?
Beware.
Our concurrent.
That was a miss. But good covering. Maybe. I got him. Taking boss.
Oh.
Arcing current in 5.
Top that there, add over there.
Never gonna hit the DPS checks if we can't cleave the boss at the same time.
Yep. And that's what I was trying to get to.
Trying to.
Yeah, there's a super fine line that the tanks have to get it there. They'll get it, guys. It just takes a little bit.
Yeah, second attempt,
That's
chilling.
the
No
boss.
worries.
Oh man. Yikes.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Alright, statue taunt betrayed me. Sorry about that.
Alright, I'm res. Oh, there's no more B res.
Whale? Survivor 2.5 minutes.
Beware. Beware.
Don't release, just
I
use
died.
Ankh.
My Ankh.
Yes.
Yes. Do not release.
Do it, Kenny. Do it.
At least he can fly back down if he does.
That's why I said Kenny.
Good call.
Thank you, Crystal.
Yeah.
Alright, feast is
Fucking
down.
Welcome. I don't like wasting my Ankh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Take one for the team.
It's 10 minutes, right? 8 minutes?
I don't know.
Did 30?
Somebody's
Is it
got
30?
30.
Alright, we're all fed. Yeah, try it if you can. I know it's super hard, tanks, but the ad's just a smidge closer, so we can't cleave onto the boss.
Yeah, can you give us like an exact stack point and get rid of all these other markers? Like, people
Yep.
should just know to spread out and kind of stand exactly where the markers are. Like there's enough stuff like on the ground that we can't really.
Everybody
see
take a
what
look
the
at to where you were supposed to be going.
Okay, so like right here where we're
Orange, condom, I
orange,
think
yeah,
is
condom is
pretty
about
safe.
where we're
Maybe,
trying to put it, maybe a little closer.
yep, a little closer.
Roughly.
Maybe like,
Yeah,
Yeah, if boss is purple and
you guys should be able to cleave that, right? Okay.
Or maybe just at that long tip that's coming out.
Also, my next
Yeah, yeah.
request: if you get an ad on you, go to orange. I can't taunt except for once every 8 seconds.
I
So
have
if
one
you,
grip
if
and
you,
one taunt. Like,
if you get an ad on you, fucking help out. Don't
Or-
just stand there running around kiting. Don't just stand there getting your shit beat in.
So
Walk it down.
two ads always spawn
Tell me how
together,
to live
so
my
you
life.
can pick
I
up the
stack.
2 very easily and then taunt the
Yep.
one that's ranged. That'll make your life easier too.
Yep. But
I was saying that for the people who are immediately grabbing threat on the ones that are over there.
Yeah,
Wow,
that
I'm
would
not
actually be me. I ain't even touching them motherfuckers, and I can't even tell because that motherfucker's floating above my head, and I don't even notice at first because I'm trying to get people.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to grip that one right away and then taunt it to like keep aggro, but
I think
shit's
it
kinda
comes.
rough.
I think I'm hanging out and it spawns.
Yeah, you're like directly under where it comes out.
Can I trade somebody's spot?
yeah, switch me, Crystal. Where you at?
DKs, if you want to be bros, help grip them in as well. Like, it's utility. You can use it. It would be lovely. You have
Right
to.
over there by Still Crystal.
if it's on me, you need to dump it.
Yep. And it always is. So I always taunt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
3, 4, 2, 3, 2.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
King's Evolution.
current. Spread.
A little closer if you can.
4, 2, 1.
You grab her?
Sure can.
2, 1.
Oh, it exploded. It exploded and punched me at the exact same.
Alright.
Let him get ads over, guys.
4, 3, 1.
You guys cleave from here? Is that close enough?
Tank's dead.
Oh. Ah!
Absolutely.
Yes, we can now cleave.
It's keeping the distance between the boss and the ads is a struggle. I see that because if the boss is off his marker, that means the ads have to be off their marker. It's hard.
It's just gonna take a little bit of practice. I think we'll start getting it. I think
Keeping
you
the
guys
boss closest to the
helping
wall is crucial.
If so like if the boss manages to stay on purple, there's no real reason for like me to ever directly attack an ad. So that can solve the aggro problem. Because if the ads are on orange and stuff is on and the boss is on diamond, then any cleave will be able to naturally spread.
Are we gonna reset it?
Please.
Reset it. Wait, no.
Rody and I released.
Can we just kill the ad?
Yeah. It's more of a pain than anything right now.
He has a bit.
Sapphire, we don't have any time for your shenanigans. Take yourself from the raid, please.
He's got a big giant
He's not the
text on
raider
his screen
I
that
am.
says
I got
"Don't
this.
release, you fucking ape,"
This
and he
is
still
sometimes
releases.
shy.
Don't release your fucking ape.
Misty, do you have a B-res thingy? She does. Yes.
I do.
What a hero.
If
Don't take
if
it,
you guys,
Crystal, don't take it, don't take it, don't take it.
are we going back up top?
Next wave, we should
No,
kill
wait,
that.
wait for me. Wait for me.
Next to wipe, we're gonna go up top and kill him, just so we don't have to deal with this shit.
Okay.
Did it go away? Can Crystal take it? Nice.
Yeah, she did.
I know, but I
You
needed
hit
full
me.
concentration.
She hit me for 1.13 million.
Yep.
Hit the weight room.
Alright, here you guys go.
Tank got his pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Was that like 3 wipes for 277 gold? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Something like that.
Alright, feast going down. Get your places after you get fed.
Where's Socklick?
Getting his pizza? I don't know.
He has pizza too?
Maybe.
My fucking pizza.
I think I'm
Pizza day.
Delivering the pizza.
goddamn pizza.
Just kidding. I made pizza for dinner.
Pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapeno.
Hell yeah.
That's
Love pineapple.
right there.
Get
With
that
honey.
on my plate
Add some
now.
honey to that shit.
Belongs on pizza.
Dude,
And
it's
banana.
good. It's good.
Banana.
Pepper.
And some cactus.
And a turd. Fuck. You
Alrighty.
guys are making my stomach turn.
Crystal, did you want to swap with me?
We did,
thought-
didn't we?
Yeah, but you didn't move when I moved. I didn't know if you found my spot.
Do I have a spot?
I figured it out. I ain't a dumbass.
Do I have a spot?
Or
Or I've
am
been
I?
hanging out like over here where nobody else is.
Yeah, no, I found it.
Okay.
One of the range that has the middle, kind of where Orphe's standing, should be a healer standing here because we're ranging some of the group.
Which one are you? Oh, yeah, no, I'm right here.
Do we have a healer right here? Yeah, stand there. Stay there, Crystal. I'll take your spot. Alright, we're good. Full time around tanks.
Oh.
What? You do the timer. Whenever May's been
What?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Four, three, 1, 2, 1.
And I think you're focusing Yasha pretty good, right?
Yeah, he was getting rocked though.
Yep. Yeah, they suggest 2 bunk takes for the 2 tank strat, but
I could definitely focus him more though. So.
okay. Just some adjustments. We'll get there.
Good job on the ads. Be happy.
Don't forget to tell us when you're swapping 2 tanks. That helps healers.
What?
Our concurrent going out.
Are they close?
Spread now.
A little bit closer if you can.
A little bit more.
You can do
That's
a little
perfect.
more, but it's yeah.
Okay, well, right there is probably.
Yeah.
There it is. Beautiful.
1, 4, 3,
Ouch!
2, 1.
Well done on those ads.
Go ahead and spot.
Or concurrent.
Ah!
Orphe.
Spread now.
Alright.
This stagger just didn't want to work there.
It's not one of you, it's the other.
Ooh.
Oh God! And
Yep.
you just swap spots.
Alright.
Shit.
Like, am I lagging or did you literally
I
go
literally
from
just got-
100 to 0
I
real
got one
quick?
shot, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She hit for 545k.
Yeah,
The death
I was gonna
that killed
say,
me
like,
was
I just
apparently only a 7k melee, so that's cool. Compared to a Savage's add-on. Jesus Christ.
Everybody release when we die here. We're gonna run up and kill the ads.
We parse, boys. Wait. No. Oh.
never give
Dang,
up,
I almost
never
won.
surrender.
Get out of here, Sam.
No.
No.
Let's go kill them, guys.
Make sure your tank drops first, or
Yeah.
otherwise it's useless.
For next year, I'll be on my Warlock, so the way wipes are going to end up working is that I'm going to soul send someone, which after will stay on them when the P-Res cap is over. It'll also allow us to get a healer up after every attempt, so there's going to be a huge push to not release next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
So
Just be
we should go
aware.
to a raid where we wipe a shit ton and just don't release. Get some practice in.
If you
They have a
release
weak
your
aura that
Mythic
blocks out your
crazy.
screen.
Yeah, I sent out my silly monkey one.
I have in mind, don't release you fucking 8, but it obviously does nothing less to release.
Well, maybe it's too harsh.
I'm just lazy. You don't even really have to tell me. I don't really release ever, anyways.
Yeah, that's my thing. But yeah, we'll have summons, so it won't make it too bad, but it will definitely be a
Where's Ice at when you need him?
priority.
He never released.
He's AFK.
Yep,
He's
I
AFK,
wiped.
yeah.
So you're saying he's gonna
That
lead
was
that
the
raid,
third
right?
wipe, actually. But
If he ever
it's
gets around.
progression, man.
I'm just kidding. I shouldn't pick on the poor kid.
You're okay to pick on.
So that's all we're gonna be doing today. is
A little bit at least.
Wiping.
Depends. I mean, is
Wiping
he poor
and more wiping.
financially or just poor as in like lifestyle?
Or just make
Or is it raid etiquette?
Oh well, then make fun of him. It's okay.
Man, you know all you hoes need to get up in that motherfucking circle, right?
No.
Oh, they know.
How you feeling, Mark? You feeling better now?
Boss fight.
Where the hoes at?
They know, they just hate us.
Yeah.
I was out of cooldowns.
Trying to kill the
I was out of
tanks.
cooldowns, I couldn't stand in the circle.
Once we get on the bottom part of Orgozoa, also, we're gonna have
Orgozoa.
I tank anyone else who has immunities. Soak that shit solo.
Ah.
One
All
for
the
the
demon hunters. Yes.
Hammer still.
Shroud from
There's
Rose definitely
a new
does,
patch
so
coming
yeah.
out next
But
Tuesday.
Shadows
Please don't
work.
forget now.
So there's a whole new raid coming out. So it's kind of
You said when we get to the bottom.
hoping to get
Yeah,
5 out
the
of 8
bottom,
for
there's
this
a
tier,
Hulk that
but
is the ground
it's not
pound,
looking good.
whatever the fuck you call it.
Ooh, the repair guy's
So
still
Highly
out there.
would it be
medicated.
safe
Like
to
Dayquil
use
medicated?
a 5-minute bubble cooldown at the start of the fight then? Because I've been using it to use sacrifice on whoever starts tanking.
We
Yeah, that'll
transition about 4.5 minutes is when we transition, where we want to transition. So I don't know where
If
we're
you
gonna be.
can, just let me know and I'll jump in there.
Okay. Yeah, you'll see it. It looks just like the ones on the ads up there, but I'll call it out.
Yeah, I know the thing. I just wasn't sure if you meant
I was
like
talking
up here or down there.
No, you
Okay.
can still run it.
Yeah.
It's just
No, it doesn't
it's
happen
just
up
a
there. Yeah, it's down there
pride
for sure.
thing. See how
If
far
you
you can
feel
get.
like using a bubble up here, go for it.
So
at
you
the
know, like
start.
whenever a new raid comes out, there's the
Yeah, I'll just,
a race
but I'll
to
just say no
whoever
bubble
can
if I
like
don't
clear
know.
mythic
Yeah, if you're
raids.
gonna use it, just use it, because I have another
Yay! I
watch. I'm
gotta.
sure a couple other demon hunters have it too.
I'm getting hosted
And
by
is
my
Orby
Britney.
starting the tank or is?
Yes,
Or
I
four
start.
stars.
Gotcha.
I start
Okay.
every time, and then he gets second one.
And I get punched in the mouth.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, B.
Well, 'cause that's what I'm trying to use it on is the first switch, because that's usually the most painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first switch would be you throw it on frozen.
Alright, yeah, I bubble and sack. Put my sack on his head.
That's hot.
Hell
And
yeah.
also my fetish.
I mean, if it gets really bad, I
Come
can
to
put my
me,
hands on him.
Brittany's 130 followers.
It's not doing it for me.
Where's your butt cheeks, people?
Free pot. If you need it. What you do?
1.
Four, three, 2, 1, 2, 1.
I got the HIV.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Arcing current. Get ready to spread. 2 seconds.
Where?
Spread 'em.
Spread, spread, spread.
Spread 'em. Get off me, bro. Oh shit.
Oh, you're
Swapping.
You're calling out when you're swapping to the boss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like good. You guys got cleaving on?
Okay, good
Cool.
job.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dude, so much damage going out.
You good?
I'm not gonna die.
Switching into taunting boss.
Or I'm gonna run out of mana. Whichever comes first. Eee.
No, I have arcing current.
4, 3, 1.
Beware. 2, 1.
Alright, swapping in 3,
Arcing current.
2, 1.
Spread.
Spread.
Kidding me?
Oh, my debuff didn't drop.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that is a problem because I got...
Yeah.
Bye.
Resing.
Yikes.
Thanks, Ghost.
Well, if you wanna...
You're the real
take the
MVP.
ads, I'll,
Okay, don't distract me. Blonde ass can't do 2 things at once.
I've
Trying to
got
keep all these people
3
alive.
seconds till I...
Where?
I'm at 8 stacks, but...
Yeah, I
Take
think
boss.
that's just gonna be a
Take boss. Take boss.
Okay. Oh, that's the wrong target.
Alright, here we go. Here comes that big death.
I'm out of mana.
So,
Fuck y'all.
Did you just taunt? Just
I guess
like too early?
yeah. Yeah. So there's gonna be
Keep myself alive.
a little bit of time
Okay.
where, yeah. It's,
Oh.
I
But I
think
know now.
the videos I was watching, I don't know what number you guys are swapping on, but they're saying 6 to 7.
Okay.
yeah.
That
I
might
just-
help give you some leeway just in case shit goes awry.
Yeah.
I don't think it changes much from heroic, right?
It's just
we've been swapping
the
to 8.
ads spawn. Yeah, the ads spawn twice as fast.
They spawn whether or not we're at the stacks.
Yeah.
And the.
Well.
Yeah. So you pretty much all your swaps are going to be picking up ads, which kind of suck. But
Well, that was the thing.
Yeah.
I swapped right after the ads died, and my debuff hadn't fallen yet. I needed to stay longer, pick up the ads for Orphe, pull them all together, and then do a taunt swap.
Actually, and I'll put my beacon on Yasha instead of Orphe. I didn't realize he was gonna be taking so much damage.
The biggest hit I'm gonna take is gonna be the first set of ads when they die, because I'm not gonna have
to
the debuff.
65% that time.
Okay, so then
I'm
I'll
gonna take full
bubble.
damage.
Let me know
Mhm.
when the sack. You give me like a
69% the
good
time
5-second heads
before.
up, so I can bubble and put my sacrifice on.
And that's how far it goes. So
Probably
we're
call that the ads
we're
are
inching
dying,
along.
and then
We had
that's
like
gonna be 2Q.
I don't know
I'll
what
try
50
to do
pulls on the last boss before we got it down. So there were only
If I just yell sack, it's
what,
like you know it's down.
5th pull. Yeah. So we got a lot to go, Mark.
Okay.
Did I miss these spirits? I got like a little activate windows thing right over my chat box. I can't. It's distracting. Your Windows is not legit.
More wine, bitches.
Alright, doing a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Three, two,
4, 3.
get ready to dance.
beware.
Dance, dance, revolution. Yeah. Power Rangers. If you didn't know.
Alright.
Now you know.
4,
Sorry, Crystal.
2,
Oh, it's cool. I thought my totem was a person.
Swap.
1.
Arcing current. Spread now.
Spread 'em.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
My healing chicken.
Whatever.
Go ahead and start picking up ads. I'm gonna taunt boss in 3.
Okay.
I got boss.
Four, 3, 1.
4, 3, beware. 1. 2, 1.
Healing cooldown.
Alright.
For this one, as soon as your stacks fall off.
My stacks have fallen.
Okay, I'm taunting all ads. Go ahead and pick them
Alright.
up.
think he was on Yasha.
Separate a little.
Out of fucking
Yeah,
mana
I'm
already.
pulling a little further back. There we go.
Perfect.
4, 2, 1. 4, 3.
There we go. Look at that.
Beware.
Send med, baby.
Current, spread, spread, spread. Good God.
Macro hard.
I can take boss if you need.
Alright.
Conning.
4, 2, 1.
We might need a healing cooldown rotation for this. With 5 healers. With 5 healers, and if we're running vision, we should be able to use a healing cooldown like every 30 seconds.
I'm gonna toss a B-res onto May. We're definitely gonna.
Melee and oh, I guess any DPS who need to leave. Was that better for you guys?
Absolutely.
Alright, cool.
I think it's improving every time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just slow progression.
But is it linear?
Yeah.
Linear progression.
Linear-ish.
Not linear.
Oh
but
wait,
it's
May
like-
took the B-res. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, what's that supposed to do?
Okay, I got it.
It's
Oh, yes,
propagating
Shadow
about
Meld,
the
I got
linear
you.
line.
I got you, boys. May's not getting a res, though. I'm a res sapphire.
Sorry.
You're gonna stagger to your death.
Nope, stagger won't kill you.
Oh, okay.
Bring you to 1, but it won't kill you.
It'll put you
Oh,
down to
so-
1 and have like max stagger.
So you're saying monks cheat?
Yeah, monks are basically a fucking cheat code, dude.
Feast is down.
Why are you
You're
gonna put
not
down
gonna
a
res
feast
anybody, Sam?
without fucking resing us?
Oh, I got a solo res? I figured it was a mass res.
What is no, I'm a tank.
What do you
My Windows is legit. I just need to.
Well, at least you can
Resync
get your
it.
health back
This is
with
why
the
I'm the
feast.
raid leader now, Sapphire. God.
Oh man, good shit.
Okay, Orthby.
I'm an adult. All my
I do,
software
yes.
is legit now.
So, you know how.
Hashtag adulting.
Okay.
Mhm.
First, like, huge hit is obviously, like, you know, first hit from the boss, but then
Big
obviously
thing.
when the 3 ads.
Right.
When the 3 ads die, I have to pop AMS on top of the cooldown because I don't have any stacks.
Okay.
Do you want to start with the boss, or have me start with the boss, get like the 4 whatever stacks,
Okay.
and swap when the ads come out, so that the person taking the huge shitload of damage from the ads doesn't, you know, have to blow
I can. If you want
multiple
to switch,
cooldowns?
if you want to switch it so that you're taking the boss first, I have Zen Med, which is literally useless against the boss, but it'll be
Yes.
perfect for that. So
Okay. Yeah.
let's just swap
Well, let's
who's,
do that.
who's taking boss first, and I'll.
Let's do that then. Yeah.
Okay.
'cause
Yeah.
That's the only hit where we don't have that debuff.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, you go ahead and take them first, and then I'll.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Iris said, "Be right back."
Are we taking a break?
Nope, we were gonna take a break next pull. We had a
That
couple
was
people.
so
wanted to say shit.
specific.
Yeah, I can't afford to be late on the break. So.
I have a feeling that he just waits for somebody to ask and then just says next poll every time.
No, actually.
That all
Somebody already,
works? I'll remember that.
somebody already messaged me saying they need to go do something, so.
Hey, Seth, are we gonna kill this boss? Yeah, next poll.
Well, you heard it here, guys. Next pull.
With me? I'm talking to both of y'all.
Alright, so I'm starting with the boss now.
Yes,
Healer
sir.
fan.
My Windows is
Sure, yes,
legit.
sir,
I
sandwich
promise.
that motherfucker.
I promise, Microsoft. Paid
Josh is
for it.
starting.
Yeah. I'm starting with cooldown. So.
Four, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2.
I hate getting a hit like super early.
4,
It's good when the healers get the debuff. They have more
Is
self
it?
healing. That's what we. Yep, that's what we want.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I
Better
don't
for us
want
to
it.
get
I
it.
don't want it.
Beware.
That's high health is too close.
4,
Yeah.
3,
Sorry.
1.
You're good.
I'm fucking trash. Stood
Bye-bye,
directly
Tweety
in
bird.
it. My bad. That's all.
You good? You got it?
We're good. Yeah, I went ahead and taunted her before,
Yeah, I figured.
before you got your night stack. I'm gonna hold her right here and let you do it.
Get ready for arcing current.
Where? 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
You gonna grab boss?
Oh,
Take that.
shit.
Beware.
4,
Perfect.
3, 2, 1.
Hold still, you bastards.
Beware. 1.
Not perfect.
Yep. It's such a fine line, dude.
It's insanely precise, dude.
I think it's literally a yard.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Beware.
You can swap.
Yeah, you can try. Alright.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for the. Oh my god.
Beware.
I tried to help.
Appreciate it.
I didn't see you, May. You're too skinny.
Go ahead and go smoke sage.
4.
Wanna swap?
Don't forget to puff puff pass.
Swapping.
Getting better, guys.
There's a
What's
there's
the
a
name?
ton more movement on Ashvane. Way
40?
more movement.
Fucking
Yeah.
throw that.
So I think the numbers aren't as high.
The last one didn't.
I'm putting a B-res on May. Do not take it.
You said take it? Just fucking,
Definition
just
of
fucking with you.
insanity.
What the fuck?
What was that definition of insanity again? Doing the same thing twice, expecting different results?
It works this time.
Oh.
I mean, then again,
Samantha has a
does it
giant
really hurt
penis
to release?
with every spec she plays. It's annoying.
I don't know, Mo.
Feels
She's good at everything.
good, not release.
I mean, as
I feel
long
like
as we
we're
don't do it to
professionals, we gotta
Sapphire,
master this.
at least now we can all get the fresh feast. Not that stale one that Sapphire put out last time.
Were you logging this, May?
Yes. Let me post that.
Thank you.
Oh, damn, I should start trying.
Oh, don't worry. I always have logs.
I wish that it worked, even though I watched like 6 fucking YouTube videos on it and do exactly what they say. It just never works.
It's because you're ugly.
I guess so.
Damn.
It's
Yeah.
that
Actor.
Fucking the jugular
No.
right there.
logs are up
Real
in
talk,
Mythic Raid Chat.
what's your transmog look like?
Logs where?
Somewhere.
Yo, Mama's
Got it.
house. It's a
Let's search
Mythic Raid
for it.
Chat.
100 percentile.
That looks like progression to me. Look at pull number 1 to pull number 7.
Linear progression.
100 percentile 3 parses. God, your item level sucks.
Which pull was that?
28.
Which pull was that, Sco? Let me see it.
The last one.
Let's see what they are when this hoe's dead.
Oh, there are only 3. What? How are there only 3 parses at that level? Because nobody's 428 pulling Mythic Orgoza?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Grats, I think.
I just want her to be dead.
I will definitely have a rank 1 if we kill this boss tonight. Not like an official one, because, you know.
I probably will definitely not have a rank 1.
I don't even know if mine will have a number in it.
Yeah. What was mine? I'm gonna go look.
Gambling?
Is a break happening right now, or what's going on?
We are. We're breaking. 3 minutes left.
3 minutes.
God damn it!
Wait, so which one were we looking at that you have 100?
The 7th pull.
The 7th, the second one, I think, as well. It's literally 3 people, so if I live, I'll have 100 percentile.
Dang, I'm not one of them.
Pretty confident.
My percentile was 9 on that poll.
On the last one, same here.
Oh, the second one I had a gray 7.
I just have perfect Azurite for this eye level. I have pretty much the best and 3rd best trinket and one of the best weapons for my eye level with all the benthics. Like, it's like indisport. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like way too much damage for my level.
Big dick.
Yeah.
That's how you describe it.
I'm 3rd in damage taken. Is that because I had the shit?
If you have the shit more often, yeah, it's 30k a second or something.
I had it like every time.
Yeah, so you're gonna be really
I've
high
only
in
gotten it like
damage.
once.
I'm on my way back.
Trying to go fast. So I ran. I got some raspberries though.
The damage to Org is really low though, from a lot of people.
Like, is there any way we can like cleave it or something? Like,
So,
certain people
like-
cleave with ads.
So like every demon hunter
Gareth.
targets Org. Like this is what you guys should be doing. Just if you're not, this is what you should do. You target Orgozoa the entire time, and you only back up to Eyes of Rage, so you hit all 4 targets. But your Blade Dance and Immolation Aura, you're like between Orgozoa and the ads. Even though you're not facing them, you're still hitting. That way you keep like your auto attacks and maximum damage on the boss.
Well, I have not been doing that.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I mean, I don't necessarily know for other melee classes what they can do, but you basically stand between Orgozoa and the ads. You stay hitting
Warriors
Orgozoa
should
and
be able to do
cleave
that
the
too
ads.
if they like come in at an angle.
Warriors
Like
are actually
sideways.
a lot of their stuff is 360.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like
360.
whirlwind and the other shit. They
Yep.
sit shit around them.
Alright.
If you have any 360 damage, so I think like DKs don't, but like the Warriors, Paladins, and Demon Hunters should all have high Orgozoa damage.
Luna, are you using Bladestorm or Dragon Roar?
Dragon's Lore.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Me too.
My Wake of Ashes, I don't think is 360.
No, it's only.
Yeah.
a
So
couple.
if it's not, then you just back up a bit, cleave them all, and then go back to what you're, you know.
Okay, just when I use that ability.
Says
Because my
instance
Divine
full.
Storm is.
Right.
Yeah.
Garrus made it in.
All right. I got one question for the healers. This outer ring right here that I'm standing on, that Saf was talking about. When you guys stand here, can you pretty much reach the whole ring?
Healers?
Yeah.
Yeah, healers can.
Oh, okay. All right.
And also to maximize room for melee, range DPS, you can pretty much have your ass on the wall. You don't have to actually stand on this bar. I was just using it as a suggestion. But yeah, just range DPS, try to maximize, because the further you are away, the more room you have for the melee to get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, and when I know that melee has to spread, since I stand like right here, I usually try to get as far back
And
as
shit
a
crash.
little bit of space.
I made it back. Crash. Sorry.
That's what the people want to see.
Mm-hmm. They came for that.
They came for that.
So we are focusing the boss and cleaving the ads, not focusing ads, cleaving the boss, right?
Well, like, so you shouldn't lose any damage focusing the boss as a demon hunter. But yes.
Well, I'm moving to focus ads, and then I angle my like I-beam and stuff to hit the boss too, but I'm focusing primarily the ads.
No, so
So-
your main target is Orgozoa, and you just back up to I-beam all targets. But if you stand between Orgozoa and the ads, every single spell you have AoEs the ads. So you don't have to focus them to deal the same amount of damage to them.
Thanks for the follow.
Okay.
Does someone have brilliance?
Thanks for watching. We're on a break right now, so.
I mean, I'm pretty
Brilliant.
brilliant, but
The enchant.
Dance for you.
Oh, the.
Who's an enchanter? You got any enchanters here?
It's not a high level on this guy.
Alright, I'm good.
Or high level, sorry. What do you need? Brilliance? I might actually have that.
The boss
I'll trade you like 100 shitty torrents of elements or whatever.
Or Orgozoa.
No, I don't have it. It's only 59.
Everybody's just
Damn.
says Gorgonzola because nobody can remember it.
Is there any in the guild?
You can spell it right if you want. Let's see. Orgozoa. Let's see.
How's it going in a rage?
No, I'm good. I'm back in.
Sweet.
Let's get it.
Orgozoa? I think.
Yeah, let's do one of those before I do a full timer. That's a good idea.
Irish, do you mind if I take your spot?
Like
Can you
full
still? Can you? Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Only because I'm the people that are on the far side of the room the lowest.
Oh, you need me to like move or?
Yeah, just a little spot. Move over. That'll work. Who's here? When rage doesn't go. You can sit here actually. Sit right here. Yeah. Yeah, because you guys are far apart. I mean, that's probably like 10 yards, and it's only 5 that we need to stay spread. Full timer on tanks.
Well, salty on me here.
Whatever that weak
Healer,
aura
so
is,
I just
though,
gotta
when the
keep
green
hit
circle
points
shows
above
up,
0.
It's the
that?
cast.
The rest of
It's just the cast. Yeah, as soon as that green circle's done.
Out of the range.
I loved Legion and WoW.
2, 1.
Uh-oh. That happened.
Not for long. You didn't get any of the debuff, right?
I got one, but
Oh, fuck.
it'll be gone by the time you.
Okay.
By the time I switch.
3, 1.
Beware.
Dance
Revolution.
Fucking.
Arc and current. Stay spread.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
That third one. Are you in that? Okay.
Yep. I'll take it, boss.
Yep.
It's too far. If you can.
Perfect.
Trying.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's helpful to have a melee call it out like that. Thanks, Generation.
Yep.
1. We know you're not being a dick. Dick.
Fuck you,
Well.
Fucking asshole.
This guy telling me how to.
Trying to help the raid. Second setup. Alright. Ready when you are.
Fucking already out of mana.
Swapping.
Yasha.
1.
4. Beware. 2, 1.
That was smooth as shit. That one decided to move because fuck me, right? What a guy.
Our concurrent spread.
That's my bad.
Ready to swap.
Hit these real quick, then I'll tonic.
Oh.
Oh, nope, that one popped.
Resin.
Ah, shit.
Scheme sucks.
Damn.
I died to Spirit Link? What the fuck?
Really?
Says I took 341,000
It's WoW.
damage.
Everybody's played
from
WoW,
Spirit Link.
right?
Yep.
What the fuck? Everybody else lived.
Fuck me, I guess. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, we gotta figure out what the problem with that is, so I don't do that again.
That was weird, yeah.
Whenever whatever happened.
Spirit Link probably like pulled his health down at the same time as it.
I mean, it should have pulled him up if he was. Oh, at the same time he was taking something, or like he took something right after. I got you.
I got you, boo.
At the same time he was getting whapped.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
So try not to get you in the link.
So in the spirit of Anthony, I'm trying to become woke, right? So the girl just handed me a white claw.
Ooh. Those are the best.
Ooh. I've never had one.
Give me your man card so I can punch a hole.
I've never had one.
For a hurt
Now
soul,
have
dude.
a
That
vagina.
Oh,
Welcome to the
Jesus.
club.
They
Hey,
taste good, dude.
there ain't no laws when you're drinking claws, brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Somebody said that shit.
Feast down.
I thought you said a white cloth, and everybody was all like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like back in the day when the virgins
wash that
had a
face.
white handkerchief or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Better blow that nose.
You ain't woke
White
enough.
claw.
You don't know about.
Oh, I'm a real man. I drink whiskey.
Damn.
Just kidding. I love you. Kinda.
I've never even had White Claw. Isn't
Me
it
either.
like bubbly or some
You're
shit?
not missing out.
Oh, it's so
it's
good.
a bitch Drake.
It's like LaCroix if somebody peed in it.
Yeah, it's like
sparkling
just zero
LaCroix.
calorie.
That's just
vodka.
LaCroix.
Isn't vodka already 0 calories? Like,
LaCroix is just water with a hint of flavor.
It's vodka flavored soda water, basically.
Ew.
Yeah.
Vodka.
You're doing good, guys. Keep the focus up. Spreading is super important.
4.
Gross.
I will make sure I have the boss.
3, 2,
Beware.
Spanks.
Nero.
Two.
Go through a lot right now.
Going through a lot right now, dude. Yeah, tell me go ahead and taunt.
Yep. I'll make sure I got the things.
Grab the last one.
Heals on orb.
Yep. Ooh,
Get ready for Arcane Current.
almost walked out of that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is that close enough or a little more?
Oh, you're good.
Oh yeah.
Too close. Good job.
Oh god!
You know what happens when they get too close on Mythic? They get nasty
Go ahead and
buff.
take boss. I can.
Okay. Taunting now.
Big heals, big heals.
4, 3, 2, 1.
3. Beware. 1.
Are they still in a good spot, guys?
3.
Maybe closer, further.
Oh my god.
I don't even care anymore.
No. Need everyone alive.
Come here. You fuck move. God damn it. Do you want to switch?
Yep. You can check.
Alright. Pull it.
Going.
2, 1. 4, 3,
Get ready for Arcane Current.
Last motherfucker.
2.
Spread, spread, spread.
Second. I'll take this one. I'll take this
Okay,
one.
okay.
What number was that?
What the fuck?
Hello?
I haven't been counting the odds.
I feel like this is when the tanks get their heads cut off and shit goes crazy.
A little
Number
bit.
of let's go.
4,
Did you taunt her? What the fuck?
No! I didn't. I think I accidentally used Death Grip, but I don't think that's.
Death Grip's definitely a taunt.
Ah, the more you. Never played a DK before.
Alright.
Beware.
If you want to go ahead and taunt her, that would be.
Alright, I'm taunting. Holy shit.
It's messy, but it was better, guys. We're getting there.
Ah.
10-50 more %. We're gonna get to the face. Or start to phase. Work on that.
Yeah, it's just cleaning up that like fourth.
Hurry up and die.
Right.
I'm coming for you, RP.
Yes.
Die with the rest of us.
No!
No.
Too soon!
You tried so hard.
My statue is still in the fight.
Thanks, Salty.
How could this happen to me?
Dude, I'm actually
power bottom, but it feels good to be on top.
number 3.
There you go, Hank.
Aww. Now I'm sad.
Our DPS is looking good for this fight. Just mechanics we gotta clean up.
We're working on it.
Oh, fuck
That-
you for giving me slow fall.
That
As hard as I can.
that AoE that goes out is what's killing us, by the way. We gotta figure out how to. It's not the Arcane Current. You guys are actually doing
It's
pretty
the-
good for Arcane Current.
It's like the add AoE. When they
Yes.
explode.
Sorry, Ghost.
No.
Are you
Actually,
not
it's something else. Let me try to look it up.
Is that
not-
when
it's
the
not
ants
the,
get too close to the boss?
Progression's not fun to watch. I'm sorry.
He's talking about the pool soap.
Hey,
We get zapped by
play
the arcing, and if
Warcraft
we
3,
have
the
incubation, we get hit
RTS,
twice
in a
in,
couple
like,
weeks,
1
so
second.
that'll be fun.
It's not the incubation fluid that's killing us, though. It's something else. It's not the amniotic splatter.
Is
Are
it
you
the
sure
dribbling?
Salty,
not
play
when the
WoW, or?
ads fucking
When's the last time you played?
Because I'm pretty sure that's when I've noticed the most.
It does. I mean, it does like an AOE, but it's not big unless the tank's
Unless you're low. Yeah, I mean that will kill someone if they're low. That has killed the last few.
Yeah, well, when
I think it's just
everybody
incubation fluid eating each other down.
Yeah, when everybody has the dot and then those things explode, like especially when they explode hella fast one after the other, it's fucking taking people down.
There's pretty much
Oh.
majority of deaths to
Alright, Mimi's.
incubation fluid.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that double the incubation, and then you get the arcing, and it's just like too much.
Yep. And just in case you guys didn't know, the reason we do spread is because if you are not spread, you will spread your HIV
Just
to
reminded
your
me though, I
neighbor who
didn't have
doesn't
any
have the HIV.
healing pots, so I gotta make some.
It's not
I
polite.
get it.
And then everyone
me a
gets
second.
full-blown AIDS.
White Claw is for suburban soccer
AIDS,
moms
AIDS.
and hipsters.
Everybody's got it.
I've never even had it. But I'm a beer person, so beer and wine.
Alright guys, let's do it.
Oprah uses it as an enema. Ooh,
I'm not ready.
could be fun. All the bubbles.
Okay,
She
I'm
likes
kidding.
that.
I am, but I'm not.
Overall, this boss,
There's a button for
I
that.
feel like it's easier Dash Fang.
Alt F4.
Play classic, but I haven't played normal WoW for years.
There's 2 buttons.
Classic was hard.
3 if you're special.
I've been playing normal WoW for the last year
Don't
and a
take a
half, so
shower
it was
and
really
then
hard to
triple
go
your
back to
character this
classic. Alright, this is the win. This is the win. This is the way.
Very important tank discussion was going down there for a second.
Sorry, you were playing. Are you still playing
That's
classic?
fine with me.
Mark?
Huge back and forth. Huge.
Oh my god.
Looks like still AFK though.
We're professionals. I
Got to like level 17. I was like, fuck this.
Alright.
One. Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
I'll move them a little closer in just a second. Alrighty. Oh, that's too close.
No!
2, 1.
Got me with this hiv.
Let me take these and. There we go.
Beware.
Arcing current. Spread, spread, spread.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
There we go when you
Take boss.
Pressing. You need everyone up.
on
Uh-oh.
my bad. Couldn't find it.
I might have timed it. No,
It's okay.
you got it?
It's okay. I got it.
Beware.
Thank you for the bubble.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
To my womb of healing.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I can take her if you
Yeah. Yeah.
Want?
Let's do it.
Maybe not the best timing there. I'll take this this stack real quick.
Yeah.
Master healer. Wah.
That was 6. I actually
You know
counted
what,
the ads that
Mark,
time, so the ones that are out right now is a 6 group.
It's the
They've made the gear grinds
so
like
we're
super
doing okay
easy.
on the ads. We just need more.
I just bought the new
I don't know,
pre-ordered
more
the new
healing, killing
expansion, and
faster,
it came with
something.
like a
More
120
dots,
level
more
boost.
dots.
And
More DPS on the boss,
I,
probably to push us to
like,
the
fully
next phase,
geared
I'm thinking.
my shaman
In an
like a
ideal
week,
world,
man.
what
It's
I
like
saw-
crazy.
Do you want to take boss? Take boss real quick.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What
Super
I saw
fast.
is you don't want to go full on the ads.
the
You want to split
percentage?
DPS like all the time. So keep like melee on the
52.
boss.
It's getting
And
better.
just let them use their cleave, and
Gotta
have all
pee
the
though.
range just focus the ads. Or anybody with major cleave just focus the ads, and then anybody with high single target just stay on boss.
Yeah, it seems like people more or less are doing that, except maybe like 2 people that I can see. Which is good.
I was trying to focus more on the ads and then just getting on the boss for my coral.
Oh man.
I've been just focusing boss basically, and every time a grenade comes up, I just whip it into them. And I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't have cleave.
Well, yeah, no, that sounds good because the ads are going down just fine, I think, aren't they?
Because it's either I just go and dedicate myself to cleave or single target.
Well, I think ideally we want the ads to die right as the next set comes out.
Yeah.
That would be perfect. That means we're getting the maximum amount of our DPS possible with our group onto the boss.
What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me.
The fuck, Richard?
What the fuck, Richard? Love it.
Put it in reverse.
Get out of there, Terry!
Today, stupid.
In a perfect world, the ads would be dying faster, and the boss would be going down faster. But it's a little tough.
What we need to do is get the boss's health to 0, without our health getting to 0.
Oh shit! It makes sense now.
What do you guys think about
if y'all
that
want to
strategy?
play WoW, you can come join my guild.
I should run for president.
When we're not doing
Listen here,
progression, we're
booger.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Listen, you're booger.
Yes, ma'am. Here's a Jeeves.
Thank you.
The only reason this
prepare
team lost.
before raid.
Oh, you can't withdraw that much from the guild bank. That sucks.
The only reason this team lost is they scored less points than the other team. Back to you, Joe.
Fact.
Back to you, Joe.
Is that a booger meme right there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Booger McFarlane. Dude's an
Shame.
idiot.
He's just a modern day
Joe Buck, dude.
John Madden.
John Madden.
Joe Buck.
Madden. Joe Madden.
Joe Buck.
Oh,
Fucking hate
Sad
you.
part is Joe Madden's an actual
I
person.
mean, like, what's
If he was
Last poll is pretty good, guys.
If
Everyone
Madden,
have
spec?
if Madden wasn't a good guy
Demonology,
when it came to that
fiction?
shit, why would they make a game based off him?
I mean, he had to have known what he was talking about.
We've literally got further every single pull. We haven't had any stupid pulls where we wipe early.
So what you're saying is.
So what are you saying?
We're due. Yeah, we're due.
Like,
no, we're doing good, guys. 49% last pull. Remember, it phases at 41, so.
Do you have a tome? Anyone?
I do, yeah. Open with Sapphire.
Open Luna Moon.
Hang on, I need a second.
Oh yeah, can I get a Mantis?
I see a couple people with it.
Yep.
Food buffs.
Was that Gars?
Yes, sir. Thanks, friend.
Yeah.
Each vegetables.
Beast. There's the beast.
Do you pronounce your name Gars, by the way, or is it like Garrus?
Yeah,
I don't know.
no.
I hit random 4 times and then hit enter.
Oh, okay.
I just call him Gay Wrist.
Okay.
Dinner. I want dinner.
G-E-Y pronunciation. Oh, I'm ready.
I figured if you clicked it that quick.
Oof.
Just knew he was that not ready.
Nobody laughed at my jokes. I hit not ready.
You know what? Hold on. Sorry, let me drop a cauldron. Everybody drink up real quick. I know some people are almost out, already out. "45 more minutes in raid, so let's try to get to. If we can get the transition by the night's end, that's good progression to me.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You mean transition to the next boss? I
Yep.
like it.
If I could figure out how the other survival hunters are pulling 60k on this boss.
They got good.
Are you talking about top horses?
Get good.
You
Yeah, people
unzip,
are-
pull the
people are
dick
doing
out, and
big
flop it
dick.
around.
Because
Swing
they're-
around like a
they're
helicopter.
Just AoEing.
I just turned my monitor off.
Sam's had her dick out for a while.
Can I apply that method to job interviews? Would it work?
Depends on the job.
Helicopter dick. Cannot.
That's
they
actually the
cannot
job
legally
I'm
turn you
applying
down
for.
that.
You too?
Oh shit, my competition.
I call it
It's gonna be a
helicopter.
group interview.
I call it helicopter too.
This dude did 57k with tip of the spear, and that's not an innuendo.
Oh man, I hope he's not going for the helicopter dick job. I mean, my tip of the spear isn't that heavy.
Isn't that mission in Reach?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
Our concurrent soon.
God damn.
They just love to shift.
They just fucking hate me. Tony.
Yeah.
Was a little slow on that set. About there's where we want.
Our concurrent. Call that one out late.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna statue taunt.
Okay.
And you got him fuller.
Beware.
It's too spooky, dude.
Get it. Fucking goddamn! What's the range on that shit? I hate it. All right, that's right here, I guess.
Big heals, big heals, big heals.
I'm mass gripping. Oh,
Are you ready to swap?
whenever you are.
Okay.
Let these. Let
I'm,
that one
I'm
explode.
taunting. I'm taunting.
Okay, yeah. I'll bring that guy in as soon as that's up.
4, 3, 1.
1.
Beware.
Hold.
Oh, I did.
I think he just pooped.
Do you want to go ahead and
He's
take it?
talking to his
Yeah, put
underwear.
everything up together, and I'll
Okay.
I'll AoE it. I'll AoE taunt. Ready?
Not yet, actually. Yeah, I can.
Too late.
Thanks, Salty.
Not gonna lie, this kind of makes me wish I leveled an aberration better.
Oh, what?
Oh boy.
One of the benthics.
Oh, yeah. Shit's nuts.
I think we should just like 7-man this. It's a lot easier to heal with all of you guys dead.
Are we wiping this?
Yeah, it's a wipe.
Mess around.
Hell no! Look at these numbers we're pulling.
I don't want to wipe it early because the tanks are getting practice swapping, so it's.
Yeah, I genuinely appreciate.
Had it been like Ash Fane where we got 6 left, then yeah, I would call it, but it's still
Dude, we
beneficial for position.
totally made Syl look like a bad healer.
What? It's okay.
It's really hard to do that.
And Crystal.
Ow!
Still is my hero.
48%. We're improving.
We did it.
If you get past 7
Don't release.
Yeah.
What?
Don't release. Okay. Don't release. Don't release.
I need 2 here.
Oh shit! I released.
Yay, Syl.
Still looks like me running the wrong direction.
I'm not gonna lie, I legitimately fell asleep during that, and that's why I died.
Wow.
I'm so tired.
That's a pretty good reason to die.
Grab a flask. Grab a flask and drink it if you don't have max.
I feel like I got that same problem going on over me. More wine.
40 minutes, guys.
More wine.
Yeah, I just got handed an energy drink.
Nice.
Good job, Muffin.
Hopefully it was muffins. Some other dude had any energy drinks.
Yes.
Yeah, servant boy.
Might be
my maid.
What do you call a male maid?
A maid.
Oh yeah, butler. That's what it is.
A slave.
Doing feast or no?
Yep. I got a piece.
And no, Dustin passed out on the couch.
I thought a butler was like a personal waiter.
Yeah, I just call the dude that cleans my house like just a male cleaning guy. I don't know, like a cleaning guy. He's just a cleaning guy.
Can you send him to my house?
I watched a video one time. He's called the pool boy.
I mean, I call him by his name, but
I would also like a male cleaning guy, please.
Me too. Shit.
His name's Zeus.
Like fucking vacuum into those corners. Yeah, get those corners.
Ladies. I'd like to
spot's
tell you
already
about my new
filled.
business.
By you.
Naked house cleaning.
I knew that was coming from you.
Got a sticky, buddy.
Sorry, I'll pass on all that shit. I'm the cleaner of the house.
Crystal's the mom that runs her finger on every counter.
Am I that transparent? You already know what's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sexist motherfucker. It's not your fault though. You drive trains.
Snappy wubs, get out of control.
Wrong terminology there.
Oh yeah, said that to me in real life, and I almost fucking knocked all his teeth out.
5.
Free pots. Free pots.
Get your
Hold on,
woman
wait.
under
Free
control.
pot.
Out of control?
Oh, under control is what they told me.
Clear comms. Let's get some good pulls in here.
Oh, that woke me up.
I got that straight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Yeah.
Just an extra set in here at a time.
Just a question mark sound.
4.
Yeah.
Ow.
Get some boss damage in there.
Got her.
Get ready for Arcing Current.
Beware.
Arcing Current. Spread, spread, spread.
Spread, spread, spread. Spread.
1.
Spread, spread, spread.
2. 1. Beware.
Okay, swapping.
Swapping.
2, 1.
4.
Fuck.
My statue did not wanna.
Don't take it. Wait a second.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, grab boss.
Working on it.
Alright, cool. We're good. We're good. We're back to.
Everyone's alive.
Oh my
Except for him.
god. It's so hard if you get behind. Holy shit.
That's what she said.
Alright, go and wipe it up.
I pressed an extra cooldown too early, so I didn't have anything when I swapped back.
One of the ads one-shot my statue, so I couldn't statue taunt like 10 extra seconds.
Damn.
It's that weak?
Yeah, it's only got like 70k health.
Oh, okay. I figured it was a little healthier than that.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so real quick. Hold on, let me be nice for a second. By the time Yasha died, there should have only been 4 people with that Icker bullshit or whatever the fuck it's called. And there was like 8 fucking people with it.
Means someone messed up.
It means there's a lot of messing up. Please fucking pay attention, because this shit is healing intensive as fuck, and it makes it worse when somebody accidentally gets your Ocho. Or you give it to somebody else, or what the fuck ever. Was that
Can't
nice?
really. Yeah, no, that's fine. I can't really look right now, guys, but somebody's spreading the Arcing Current, and I have to analyze the log later, so.
So my question is like, when does it spread? Does it spread when he does?
So are you? What are you watching? Are you watching the Weak Aura, or are you watching BBM? His cast?
His cast and Weak Aura.
Okay, at the end of his cast, boom, it'll spread, and you'll get hit with it. So at the end of his cast, you have to be separated by 5 yards.
But
Like
no,
Can I get the weak ore, by the way?
It goes on 2 people every X amount of time, right?
Yeah. People are gonna get it no matter what. Yes.
Well, that wasn't a question. That was a statement. The right was a statement. Right. Everybody got caught up. It goes on 2 people. If you are standing on people or people are standing on you and you have it, you will spread your Ocho to other people. Okay? And so on and so forth. By the time Yasha died the first time, there should have only been 4 people with it. By the time we got Yasha up, there was only supposed to be 6, and there was 10 people that had it.
Just check your positioning, guys.
A grip of damage. A grip.
But the question is,
Jason, I got you. So when I get it, I move to the opposite. I move to Moon because nobody really stands on Moon. So when I get it, I move away from melee so I don't get near them. So I kind of take a loss on DPS. No. The incubation is what you're talking about. The 2 people that get it. That's the incubation fluid. That's the one that spreads.
But it doesn't spread just by you standing by someone. It spreads when he does his shock thingy. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Arcing Current.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this and try to generalize. It's melee, obviously. Unfortunately for you guys, you have the mechanical. You're the mechanical workhorses here. The ranges stand still, but it's obviously you guys that are messing it up. I know who messed it up on that last poll. 3 people messed it up. I'm gonna say names.
Why not?
Just not going to. Demon Hunters, you have movement. Get the fuck out. I don't care how much damage you're doing. Don't pass that shit. Just get the fuck out of the group. You can fell rush away.
And rage.
Warriors, you have movement too. You can heroic leave. I don't give a fuck about your damage. Get the fuck out.
Please and thank you. Because one of the reasons
Sure.
why we're not progressing hella fucking hard right now is because at some point when everybody's got the Ocho, the players can't fucking keep up with that shit. Unnecessary Ocho is unnecessary healing that we have to do. I'm like almost out of mana and we aren't even down to the fucking second floor. This ain't gonna fucking work if people don't do the mechanics right.
Second floor sucks too.
Yeah, and I need
It's not
mana
it's
for
not
that.
easy once we get down there.
No, it's easier in here because we don't have to deal with the incubation fluid. But
So, Saf, can you explain the weak order animation?
the circle you get. Do you have that one? It's like a circle. It's like a clock.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the rangefinder.
The when it gets to the end is when it pops.
Well, it's two colors, red and green. So at one point it's red.
When it's green, you're safe. Just don't.
Yeah, I need someone.
When it's red, it means you're within 5 yards of somebody and gonna spread your shit.
Correct.
I have my rangefinder, so I can already see that if I'm in range or not.
I wouldn't even use rangefinder.
Also gives you a cast bar.
I use both the weak orders and the range. So I use weak order to tell me when I need to spread, and then I look at my range to check to make sure nobody's in my range because somebody can step in and I need to move out.
So that weak aura does both for you. Yeah. So exactly like you said. So if it's red, you're in range of somebody.
Crack is whack.
Yep. Guys, let's keep it going. Everybody's all fed.
No.
Put a feast down.
Did you
Somebody.
drop one?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a first one.
Okay. That was actually my last one.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
That's all right. Somebody got fucking hungry.
There's these fat raptors over here.
Asses in the air.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
We are getting it down lower and lower though, so good job, everybody.
Pep Talk brought to you by Samantha.
Given the margin of error, I can't wait to run down the path.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be like right at the last second.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Guys,
1.
You better get used to the niceness, man. Shit's gonna end. What the fuck? Got everything.
Who's minor here is staff?
I don't fucking believe it.
4.
Oh,
you, dude. Like,
Everybody's.
clap your hands.
mine too, I guess.
4,
You can go first.
2,
Is yours gonna be off in time, Morphe?
Huh?
Is your debuff gonna be off in time?
We'll find out.
Today, Dragon.
Today on What the Fuck?
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, it'll be off. Close enough.
Two.
Make it work. I'm gonna eat these. And then counting boss. You got ads?
I can certainly try.
Beautiful. Maybe we should let me have the first 3 stacks anyway, like every time.
Remember when I suggested that? Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
I
wrong button. There we go. Thank you for the.
4,
Yeah. Thank you. Right.
1.
Bring him a little closer.
Right now.
That's good. Perfect.
2.
You can do it closer. I believe
No.
you.
No, absolutely not.
Get ready for our concurrent.
I can go ahead and after those pop, I'll.
Are we
go ahead and
kidding me?
taunt the rest.
Okay. Fuck my health. Alright.
Go.
Now.
Ow.
Beware. 3.
take boss whenever. You wanna swap?
Yeah, let's do it now. So I can...
2.
Swapping.
We've had 2 healers there for a while. Go and wipe it up.
We're doing so good.
Minus all group of 3.
Alright, 7 man. Let's do it. Let's wipe this quick. Empowered ads.
I'm gonna kill you all.
Try.
So how do you spread the fluid? You gotta just when you get near somebody and you get by the arc.
Yeah,
Right?
5 yards of them. By the time they...
So it's
Honestly,
the arcing thing.
So if you're using the weak aura, all you have to worry about is the weak aura. When you see the circle, make it green until it goes away.
So to answer the question, it is when there's doing arcing current. That's how people are spreading it.
Why is every demon hunter going to the left side when they weren't on the left side? When we all picked out sides and there's a clearly open right side every time.
We can do it again.
I want to hug you.
So let's just straighten it out again. That's all right. People getting a little mixed up. Who wants to go to the right? It's wide open.
Just go to whatever side is open.
I'll say,
to be
I've been
honest.
going to the right the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, I go left and right. 'cause
Yeah, I think you jump right over me, Hank, right? I see
Yeah,
you.
on the right
we
side,
can
yeah.
we can get rid of these markers and throw markers down for melee or for DPS now. Now that we've kind of
throw
got an
'em up
idea
on
of
the
how
wall,
far they
really.
are.
Starrise and I are
Or
pretty
really.
much on the where the red marker was. So if you're looking at the boss on the left side,
I'll put a skull back over there. Or Sko.
but like for example, like for me, I'm green by the time he's casting, and then I'm only red for a moment. But that's because Starrise is Jack. He's literally moving over to the wall. But then I don't let that phase me. I just stay where I'm at. Because I know I'm going to return green again, and I do. The cast goes off, and we're all. I mean, that's what I've been seeing from my observation. Sometimes the tank rotates in my direction, then I just back up.
If you click this weak aura pack, it gives you a giant circle, and when the circle is winding down, once it ends, that's when it explodes. If the circle is winding down and it's red, that means you're going to spread it to someone. If the circle's winding down and it's green, that means you're safe and you're not going to spread it to someone. It's massive, it covers your character, so you cannot mess it up with that weak aura.
You can make it big too if you need it bigger.
But as it's winding down, if you're green and somebody enters within 5 yards, it's gonna.
Yes.
Right.
But situational awareness, try to move around. If you see someone just charging you, if you can't, then it's not your fault. It's someone else's.
All right. We've got about probably 3 more pulls. What rate we've been going? I have no more feasts.
Oh.
Do we have any in the bank by chance? I only brought 24.
Shit, tons of man. The page is like literally full. I bring my.
It's the spare crate.
Yeah, it's the.
Cause who the fuck wants to go to that mecca dumbass place?
I have a bunch on my lock. Just need to get exalted.
I mean, do we want to pop hero just to get to the second phase to get down there? And
Well,
for
if
these
that's all
last
you
couple
need,
attempts?
Sam,
We've been popping
I
hero.
will do.
Oh, shit.
You easy.
I haven't seen the hero pop.
Have we really?
Yeah, hero on pull.
Wow.
It's
Jeez.
almost like we have.
That's
500
really bad
buffs
then.
at a time these days.
No, that we're right on par, to be honest. Other than the deaths, we're on par for the DPS track. If people weren't dying anymore, they're all popping hero on pull. Literally every video I saw, whether they're 3 tanking or 2 tanking, they're all popping on pull. So we need to get out of the top phase and just go to the bottom. I know on heroic we save hero for the bottom, but
I'm broken, so I'm gonna put a hammer down if anybody wants to use it.
sure.
Everybody should.
Everybody.
Let's just get some pulls in with no feast. Sorry, Stan, go ahead.
No, no, you're good. Yeah, because everyone basically needs to be alive going down to the last phase, so it's like hero, so we get through it smoothly and everything like that. And there's no real reason to hero downstairs because shit can just start hitting the fan, and the boss just needs to hit 0. Whereas like that's not really true of the top phase. So it's kind of just one of those things of like we're kind of behind on the single target, to be perfectly honest. So if anyone wants to like step up their single target a little bit, but the hero's definitely needed at this point.
Let's rock it, guys.
Hey, Brittany won last poll, guys.
Brittany Bish.
It's Brandon bitch.
Brittany, bitch.
Leave Brittany alone.
Dethrone her.
It is quite disgusting how much damage Divine Storm does.
Which one?
Her biggest damage is Divine Storm. She just sits there and just spins a hammer in a circle.
5.6
I get a little
million.
dizzy.
Get
But...
What
You have
the
to
fuck?
build the 3 holy power. I mean, that takes some skill.
5.
3 pots. 3 pots.
Wait, so
And then to know
is
when you get
Orphe
the
doing
free
first then?
proc.
Yeah,
No.
I got it first.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yeah, we said it was. Oh no. Okay, well I guess you're doing it.
It's okay.
I thought we said I was gonna start taking the.
We did say that, but it was in the middle of a boss bowl, so I didn't expect it to actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
Fair
Well, in the
enough.
future.
Okay.
It's like an engagement on April Fools.
Sam gets it.
4. 3.
I'm gonna do that.
We did. I felt the love. I appreciate it.
It's moist.
It was moist.
Gross.
Comforting. I'll move them. Come on.
Beware.
Yes. Good.
4, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2.
Oh, perfect.
I got a new battle shop.
Rebuff if you can for Hank.
Taunting.
I got it.
Beware.
Our concurrent.
Four, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Give me taunt ads.
2. 1.
4. Beware.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got the boss. I picked up the boss as well. With your taunt.
Yeah, I
We
guess I
are
have to. If I'm AoE
no
taunting, I have to
longer
taunt first.
linear progressing.
And you're just kind of at my mercy.
My favorite.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
So if say nobody had that debuff, could we theoretically just stack on top of each other if we didn't have to deal with the debuff?
In the middle?
And it wouldn't
Yes.
do anything.
Yeah, you can
It's
stack
just
in the
only
middle.
with
And
the-
then when,
Okay, that's. So I'm gonna set in the middle now, so I can just turn around and carve the ads and chuck grenades and stuff.
as soon as you get the debuff, you should be running out to your pre-designated area, and then that's where you.
Oh, that's what the areas are for.
You're
Just for
correct.
people that have debuff. Okay.
Well, I put the markers up just so you can determine where you're gonna run and tell somebody, like, hey, I'm running the blue. Can you get this side of blue? I'll get this side of blue.
Yeah, 'cause I'm sitting off to the side like an asshole and having to like run up, carve, and disengage, and smack the boss and go.
Can I get potions from anybody?
Yeah, what do you want? Bridles?
Yeah, please.
Want agility potions?
That might be the fastest trade I've ever seen in my life.
Welcome. He prides himself.
2 bumps.
So we get the Queen's Court. What do we have to do there?
Sorry, I'm ready.
She's coming.
Just wake up,
Just
grab
make
a
sure
bunch
little
of
man
them.
was covered up.
Yeah, gotta tuck him in. Because he'll get out.
Every time we wipe, I eat a piece of chocolate. We need to stop wiping.
I didn't know why Sam's able to pull 107k DPS. When ads come out, that's
Fire Mage.
Hello?
she just like they spread HIV and she's spreading the HIV too with those dots. Look at that ignite! Jesus Christ!
Silly, you're good, right?
Yes, sorry.
I'll get it. Don't you worry.
Okay, Yasha, I'm taking the boss first this time.
Oh yeah.
Heals
that
on
way-
Orf by.
That way I can actually get bone shield stacks.
Let me get the...
Hey,
Pre pots.
So like basically as soon as ads go out, right?
Yeah. I think that's about the timing that we want.
We can play with it a little if we need to.
4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1.
Yes, play with it.
Grabbing boss.
Thank you.
4,
Perfect.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Current.
4, 3, 2.
Nice, guys. We spread that shit.
Perfect on those pads. Beautiful.
Alright. Well, I got it.
Yeah, I've got 4 seconds on debuff.
Okay.
2, 1. Okay, got her.
Current.
4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Set of ads.
Current.
After those pop, we'll switch. Or I guess after your debuff.
Alright.
3,
Ready when you are. Swapping now.
There.
All yours.
1.
Thank you for the ball.
Those, you little sluts.
Jesus Christ.
They good there? Oh, that one's a bitch.
Current. Big heals. They're gonna die.
No one's gonna die.
Rain shower.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Current.
Yeah, take it. And I'll take the explosions. Oh no, you got it. Okay.
I got boss now, but...
Okay, yeah. Fuck.
In the
Wipe it up.
4, 3,
4,
Don't release.
2, 1.
Ooh, don't release.
Damn it, Bobby.
Probably make it down before we res anyways. Alright, let's make this the last pull for the night.
Personal food.
Hey, Seth, give me a sec. Let me check on my daughter.
Yeah.
Just in time for me to be over it.
I'm fixing to DC to bed. Fucking pooped.
Back. She was singing her lungs out, and I wanted to make sure she wasn't yelling at her mom. Alright, I'm good.
Tomorrow's a fresh lockout, or?
Yeah.
Cool.
We had quite a few people that voted that. I don't know if anybody noticed, but there's a couple double voters. So that's why we did
I
Warcraft.
voted for all of them.
I
Double
voted for
voters.
nothing.
Brittany was just excited to raid.
I was like, I don't care what we do.
I just want to be around everybody.
Where's your man?
Friends.
Exactly.
Jake's got your boy.
Nope, we just left him out in the cold.
He's with Jace.
The dog's got him. The most responsible of us, Jace.
Just scratching my butt.
Oh. Does he need another res?
Oh, I don't know.
Is he back? I think he's back.
He's coming.
Sorry, I'm so fucking tired. I didn't even realize he logged back on.
I have to piss so bad. Can I just go real quick?
Yeah, just go.
This way.
I thought all guys had like a cup next to their desk.
Ew.
I just sat on the toilet the whole time.
That was
I have a bunch of mirrors set up so I can see my monitor.
Wash your hands. Remember, if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
Real men just beat it against the side.
No helicopter there either?
Yeah, I was about to say you gotta do
The problem with the helicopter is sprays everywhere.
I mean, my kid's already
just-
practically pissed all over the street anyway.
Just
They're
teach him
aiming-
to slap the bowl twice and he's good to go.
Ugh.
Skill
Gross.
shot.
What's up with you slapping the bowl?
I've never heard that.
Hope you don't do that on a public toilet.
Wouldn't
you
you
like
have
a
to
Especially-
grab
Does it? Does it?
You have to lick the bowl.
No,
clean.
I'm actually
That's why you
6'1",
helped
so
me with
that tells you
crab.
something.
It'd be especially on public toilets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's easier because there's a big wall, so you just kind of just swing over and smack it against the wall.
Oh, dude,
The
that's so
fuck?
gross.
Disgusting.
You're making my non-existent penis want to fall off.
I think that's gross. What if your wife
Why?
wants?
Why do you do that though? Why would you even do that in theory?
Because it cleans it off even better.
Let's stop.
Oh my god.
I mean, they even give you a little treat and some urinals.
Like 2 sheets of toilet
Last
paper
pull,
and
guys.
you're
Last pull.
GG.
Let's do it good.
Flicking a cigarette.
2.
Make sure to get out for our concurrent.
I feel like I can't even focus now.
Picturing somebody smacking their dripping wet dong on the side of the toilet.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Clear comms.
3, 1.
Last pull, guys. Make it a good one.
Taunting.
Alright. You two, come here. You.
Beware.
The statue I put up is like right on the range. Or the correct distance, rather.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm taunting boss.
Okay.
I didn't feed you yet to that kitty.
People got the Ocho. Good job.
Four, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Our concurrent. Spread.
It's gonna hurt me.
God damn it.
It's gonna hurt me a lot.
I'm taunting ads.
Okay.
Big heals.
Taunting boss. Thank you for the wings.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I see
Beware.
Our concurrent.
Oh yeah. Am I supposed to have this?
Orgoza casted it on you.
Okay.
I think. No, you're not supposed to have it.
Give it back.
Somebody gave it to you.
Here, I'll go give it to May instead.
Beware.
Got it.
Our concurrent.
Double dosage.
Swamp.
Yeah, there's some poopy out here though.
I can
take boss. We'll just.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Nope.
Yeah, one was open.
One more.
I thought you had moved.
No.
It's 8.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
It's okay.
All right. I think I wiped us more than anybody. So.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I was gonna catch Sam on that one.
Alright, guys.
Too close.
Good night. 20 pulls. 50% ish. Average. Something like that. I don't know where we at.
16.
Yep.
Progression.
49% was the best pull.
48. I saw 48.
Oh, okay.
I'll take 48.
Not bad, guys.
Alright, my hand is in excruciating pain. I'm going to bed.
Good night.
Good night.
Gotta get a workout.
Are we doing that thing? The thingy thing.
People around for it.
Hey, Orphe.
Yeah, I saw your message.
Alright, cool. I'll be right back.
No, we're missing.
Officer thing.
We're missing some.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, we're missing.
Apparently that was a yes.
Who bod's goods here, mate? Travel safely now.
Alright.
Anyone want to do a 10 key really quick for my warrior?
I would, but I'm so tired.
I gotta be Mr. Charming tomorrow for
cut
the
it off.
kiddos.
Alright, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks
today
for
was my
watching.
first day back with kids, and I feel like my brain is like blah blah blah.
No, we're already back in the swing of things. Today was day 3.
They had you start on Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah, that's weird. They had us start on this.